Hey all, welcome to Share Trek. This is Raj here. Friends, today I was searching for some optimism to see what could happen to our shares like CRISPR and Bluebird, because they are the only two promising stocks that I see in front of me. And in that quest, I found Teladoc. So I'd like to take you all to the TradingView platform, and I'll go through a few shares that I want to talk to you about. There are a few earnings also coming up, so I'll give you my thoughts on it. And this is going to be a very light session. There isn't much in this video in terms of substance. So just take it easy. Let's get started. Well, I would like to start off by looking at our indices in the first place. So indicators QQQ, it's moderately down, but it's still on a bull track, so I'm happy with that. And if you had to look at the futures, NASDAQ futures are positive at this point of time, so tomorrow looks to be good. And then if you look at the established technology companies, I can see that Microsoft is doing well. And then if you look at Apple, it has lost ground, so it's a mixed bag so far. Meta has been super positive, so that's good. Amazon has been negative, Google has been negative, so it's a mixed bag as far as the index movers are concerned. Now if we go into genomics, I've sorted it according to the best on the top and the worst on the bottom. IMTX, which was on a bullish pennant, has managed to break out on the upside. It's still struggling to break through the resistance at 12.71, but its vital signs are looking pretty good overall. And what I wanted to talk to you about here is the case of Teladoc. So I was looking for optimism, and I wanted to get a feel of how we would feel if CRISPR or Bluebird were to get the news that FDA has approved their therapy, Exacel and Lovocel. Something like this is likely to happen, or maybe even more than this. If you look at this chart here, you'll see that we have a huge green candle. And after languishing a while, Teladoc jumped on 26th of July to gain around 26% as it moved from $22.82 to close at $28.94 on the back of better than expected results. Since then, it's forming a bullish pennant in my opinion. Just one result cannot salvage the share price, so I expect the price to move sideways and down until the next result or any positive or negative catalyst. For perspective, this share is down from an all-time high of somewhere around 44.74, which is out here, and that was around 20th of July 2022. And today it was among the biggest losers in our watch list, and it has dropped around close to 6.79%. Next to watch is Schrodinger, and if you look at the Schrodinger's chart, it was very positive. And let me just resize this. Give me 1 second. So if you look at the Schrodinger chart here, it started off with very strong technicals with a huge cup and handle pattern. And then we had fixed a target for it, which was at around 44.94. And it more than exceeded the target. And right now, I think it's forming some kind of a pennant out here and is likely to go up. But everything is going to depend on what happens on the earnings, which is due on the 2nd of August after hours. That is, I'm expecting positives for Schrodinger. It's a very good share to keep track of. And CRISPR as well as Bluebird have been range bound. So if you look at this here, CRISPR and Bluebird have been range bound, and they have been range bound from 8th of August. So CRISPR at least has been range bound from 8th of August till now, waiting for the earnings, which is coming on the 8th of August 2023. That's when it is going to show some movement. Till then, I think it's going to be sideways. And if you look at Bluebird as well, it has also been range bound. So everything is in formation, waiting for the earnings to come on the 8th of August. So we'll see what happens out there. We may get some positive news. And Yeah, Fate Therapeutics is something that I hope none of us have got Fate Therapeutics in our portfolio, because it's doing extremely bad. As you can see, it had dropped off significantly and it's going down further. And there was a support out here at 4.88, which is now a very strong resistance. And we have the earnings coming up on the 8th of August. So let us hope that there is something that can jog Fate Therapeutics to move out and get out of this funk that it is in. If you look at the vitals, I mean, its momentum is also very weak. And yeah, it's not looking that great. But I always like to draw inspiration from any stock that is doing very well. And for me today, Teladoc was the thing that made the cut. And this long green candle, 26% jump from the previous day close, is something I would like to see in CRISPR and Bluebird very soon, because the approval is coming at the end of the quarter, end of the year. So the last quarter, and it's not too far away. We are already in 1st of August, first week of August. So it's just a matter of time. And I've heard nothing bad. And then after that, we have VCTX 210 for CRISPR yet to come. So everything is looking positive. So these are the two shares that I would focus on. And if you look at PACB, it's doing relatively well. It's emerging from strength to strength. See, it since 17th of March 2023, it has done nothing but go up, and it's on a bullish track. Whereas if you were to look at Illumina, Illumina has been a different story altogether. It had lots of drops. It lost the CEO. It lost it lost the chairman of the board, and it has got an activist investor who is breathing down its neck. And then, of course, the Grail problems. So Illumina has got to do something to relieve itself out of all these problems. But on the positive notes, I think they had some positive legal settlement with Gardent, and that's going to be positive for them. So I'm expecting a little bit of bullishness tomorrow, or on the 2nd of August, when the market opens. I expect to see a little bit of bullishness in Illumina. So that's all for today, my friends. I'm finding it very hard to get anything substantive on genomics, because everything is in a hold pattern. There isn't much happening. But we'll find some action items. Maybe we can find some therapy that is in progress, maybe in advanced stages of clinical trials. So I'll look for something exciting that I can bring to you guys. If you have any ideas, please put it in the comment. I'll be more than happy to cover that. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.